Chris at the Boondocks Homestead, and today I'm going to take you with me while I dehydrate some peppers. It's pepper season. We're getting a lot of them out of the garden. I've just recently purchased a new dehydrator and a couple other things I'm going to show you on down the road. But if you have a lot of peppers growing up in your garden and you're getting a lot of them, you don't know what to do with them, I think this is going to be the answer. Now look, this is my first time doing these, dehydrating peppers. I've dehydrated jerky and I've dehydrated fruits and different things, but never peppers. And so I'm excited about this for one reason. We are going to make our own hot pepper sauce this year, me and Tim are. So I'm pretty excited about that. And so I'm just going to show you guys. Here's some of the peppers we've been saying. These are our cayenne peppers, and we still got quite a few of these to go. And you cut the stems off of them before you put them in there, so I've gotten started doing that. And then we've only got a few of these so far, but our plants in our hoop house are taller than I am. I just dropped one. But they're taller than I am, so, and they're just full of blooms. So I'm assuming that we're gonna get more of these, and I'll be able to dehydrate more of those. And then our ghost peppers are really taking off. Well, Tim's ghost peppers. And we have Hungarian hot wax peppers, and they're taking off. So anyway, I'm gonna get these ready, and I'm gonna cut the stems off. I'm gonna poke a few holes in each pepper. And so it's a little bit of a process. I'm not gonna keep you on here with me. I may video a little bit, show you how I'm doing it. And then I'll bring you back when I get ready to put the trays in there and show you what I set them on and everything. Okay, and then I'll also tell you which kind I've got. Let me get busy and I'll get back with you. Alright, I went ahead and loaded the dehydrator, and I'll kind of show you how I placed them. I've got them pretty close. That's kind of hot. I've got them pretty close together. I may have to split them up or separate them. I just dropped a tomato. I still have a little tray of these little tomatoes, my Roma tomatoes, but I just kind of put them in there. I separated them a little bit. I didn't get too picky about how I put them in there. So we'll see how it goes. I set it for 8.5 hours at 125 Fahrenheit, and we'll see how it goes. I'll bring you back later if they start turning, or when they start turning, and I'll show you what they look like. Alright guys, I've set this for another 8 hours, and 3 have went by, and then I set it for 4 originally, I think. So 7 hours, I guess it's been in there. And some of them are crunchy. I need to get them out of there. But some of them are still soft. But you can hear do you hear the seeds in them? There's some in the back that look kind of done. So I'll probably take them out. These up here, Tim just informed me a while ago that there is Carolina Reaper peppers in here too. So I didn't know that. I was just picking them. I didn't think we had those. There's the jalapenos. They're getting there, but I think they're going to take a long time. I really think this is probably going to be an all-night deal. So I'll probably have to get back with you tomorrow when we get back from the farmer's market. But there it is. So far, I've had it at 125 is what I've been dehydrating it at. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Okay, I'm back and I have it all done. I let some time go by over the weekend and I didn't get back on here to show you that I'd gotten these done. But I'm gonna just explain, give you a rundown of what I did. And it took probably about, I would say, if we would have stayed home and not shut it off when we left and stuff, because we were so busy this weekend, you guys. But if we would have stayed home, it probably would have been about probably a 20 to 24 hour process, I'm guessing, in this dehydrator. So, but we would leave and we would shut it off because I just felt uneasy about leaving it going. You know, I just bought it, I just purchased it, and I don't like to leave stuff going when I'm not home because afraid, you know, stuff will catch on fire or something. So we would unplug it, and then as soon as we get back, we plug it back in. So it was a little bit of a process for us, and it took a few days for us. So, but normally I don't think it would if you could stay home with it. So I just wanted to show you that and tell you that I kept it on like right around 125. I did kick it up to 145 toward the end, and it seemed to do a little bit better at 145. But initially I started out at 125 with it on the temperature. So I put all of them in these jars, and I just wanted to show you this other thing that I purchased that my friend showed me. And this is the neatest thing because I used to use my vacuum sealer that I sealed our meat and stuff with, and I have an attachment that goes to that would seal my jars and get all the air out of my jars to put dried food in. But she showed me this, and this is the neatest thing, and this is what it is. And you just put it, it's got like this is for the small jar, and then you take it apart, and that's for the big jar, the big mouth, the wide mouth. It's got the little one, the regular size one for the mason jar, and then the wide mouth. And you just set it on top of there, and you push this button. So then you let this get to like the 40s, and then you just shut it off. And you take that off, and it's on, and it's sealed. So then I just I'll put my ring back on it. But I didn't take, if you can see, I left the end of the stem. I cut the stems off initially, right? So they wouldn't get tangled up in the on the trays. But I left these on. Now before I use these, I'll just snap that off of there. But I think that'll be fine in there. And I put my little dry packet. You can't see in there. I got me some little dry packets to put in there. There's one. Just to kind of keep the moisture out of there. So it gave me 4 jars of cayenne peppers, the peppers that we've got so far. And it gave me this many jalapenos. They really shriveled up in there. But with these, I would suggest that you cut these. These took the longest, the jalapenos. And they were pretty good size. But I think I would cut those in half. The hot ones, I think I would leave whole. But these, if they're big, I think I would cut them in half. I will next time, I'll cut them in half. So just my suggestion, I don't know. But then these are the Hungarian wax peppers, the Carolina Reapers that he advised me we had now, and that other one I can't remember. But anyways, them really hot ones are in here. Oh, these were the other ones. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, they're super, super hot. So I put a packet in each one of these. And then before I did the peppers, I had done my tomatoes. I had just had a bunch of tomatoes sitting around on the counter. I'm like, I don't know what to do with all these tomatoes. They're not gonna make it until the weekend for the market. So I will just dehydrate them, and they turned out so pretty, didn't they? And I'll probably make my sun-dried tomatoes out of these from now on instead of doing them in the oven, because they are a prettier color and they just look better. But my other ones taste good. They're just dark, you know, you put them in the oven, it kind of cooks them instead of dries them when you put them in the oven. But anyway, but it's still a good way to do it if you don't have a dehydrator, because they taste the same. They're just not as pretty. Okay? So there you go. And like I said, this is my first time doing this, And I think I will continue, I know I'll continue doing this. This is a good way to preserve your stuff out of the garden. It's very much faster than canning, but I still like to can, and I still will can a lot of stuff. And there's just a lot of stuff you really can't dehydrate. So, you know, it evens out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and the share and subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more stuff like this. So you guys have a blessed day, and Lord willing, I'll see you on the next video.